Chris King. I'm the founder of Desert Sun Flutes. And in this video, we're going to talk about how to take your playing to the next level and the simplest way to accomplish that. If you've been playing for a while, you know the scale, you've been practicing some of the different techniques like fingering over the sound holes and the tut-tut breath and the vibrato, and you're just trying to find your unique voice as a player, this is a great video for you. And my wife and I were just talking about this, how challenging it can be to go from those basic techniques to playing something that really sounds unique and has a lot of emotion to it. And I hear this often because there's not a lot of instruction that you can give to learn specifically how to do that, because it really is an emotional feeling based experience to take those standard techniques and weave them together into something that sounds really good and that's uniquely yours. And when I hear people express that they're having challenges with this, for me, the first thing that comes up is practice. So I would ask you that if you're having a challenging time creating your unique voice with your flute, how much are you practicing on a regular basis? And I remember when I got my first flute, my wife and I were talking about this, I had to think back to that time. And while I don't play tons every single day anymore, when I first got that flute, I did. And I played a lot. Not like all day long or anything, but I've always been this fan of morning routines, where every morning, pick a few things that you can do to help start the day to feel good. I always like reading something inspirational. I like journaling and writing, doing something physical like exercise or yoga, meditation practice. Just come up with your own sort of mix of things that help you feel good to start the day. And when I first got that flute, that's what I was doing, was I was playing it every single day as part of my morning routine. And not for a long time, not an hour or 2 hours, but just 15 minutes, 20 minutes, even 5 minutes is better than nothing. And I integrated that playing into my morning routine, and I started just like you, just playing the scale up and down, playing around with the different breath techniques. And I practiced every day for months. And I feel like that's probably how I found my voice as a player. And I think anybody who plays well, something that you would enjoy listening to and you would feel like that's a good flute player, has done some kind of practice like that. So if that's you, if you're struggling to find your voice, to create unique, intuitive, expressive music, just commit to a practice routine. So ask yourself, what's realistic that you could actually do? If you're busy like me with several businesses and a family and a kid, there's not time to go out in the woods and play on a mountaintop for an hour every single day. If you do have the time for that, that's fantastic. I encourage you to do it. But if you've just got 10 minutes that you can sit aside at a certain time every day to practice your flute playing, just do it and commit to a certain amount of time. Say, I'm going to do this every day for 2 weeks. Or maybe you need a day off, right? Maybe you go to church on Sundays or something and you want to take Sunday off. That's fine. Or you'll do it for 6 days a week or 5 days a week. But just commit to some kind of regular schedule so that you can play the flute and practice regularly for a week, 2 weeks. But I encourage you to set a goal for 3 weeks or a month and just see what that does for you, and come back after that dedicated amount of time and see how your playing is and see if you're closer to finding your voice and your expression. I hope that served you. If you need a flute, check out desertsunflutes.com. I make these flutes and often have a good handful in stock. And if you have any questions, I'd always love to hear from you. Post your questions below. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. I've been producing these videos regularly. I love these instruments, and I really like to share and help people like you find your own creative expression. All right, thanks. Talk to you soon.